Hi everyone, so today we are doing a very exciting video. In this video, we are going to be doing episode 2 of the series that you guys named Wish Me Luck, where we transform Wish products that just were a little bit below par.
You know what it is? It's because they're so loose around the ankles. What is on my head?
We're gonna try and bring it up, level up. Step it up a level, hopefully. So if you guys didn't see episode 1, I had transformed a dress from Wish from a prom dress video we had done a little while ago. It was like this emerald green dress and we turned it into a 2-piece. Make sure you go and watch that one after this one or before it, or, I mean, honestly, if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to, but like, I thought it was good. Did you? So I had a ton of fun with that video and I was so happy to see that you guys liked that video because that meant that we could do another one. So today we are going to be transforming another Wish product. Do you recognize it? Do you not recognize it? Where is this from? I believe this video was actually over a year ago now, and this is from the Kylie Jenner trying Kylie Jenner's clothing remakes. So it basically was like Fashion Nova versus Wish, and they were all remaking pieces that Kylie Jenner has been photographed in, and this was Wish's take on one of the pieces. Now, I remember actually not thinking this piece was too bad, but now looking back on it, the fabric and the fit is not quite right, and I think it would serve better as something else. Now, I have a little bit of a plan for it. I have an idea to basically cut it into a crop top, cut the sleeves shorter, tighten this elastic, change the buttons, and maybe do a little bit of, well, not maybe, definitely do some pastel tie-dyeing. Now, I've been watching so many tie-dyeing videos lately, and the pastel tie-dye has just gotten my attention so intensely, so I really want to try it on this, and I've seen a lot of like new Instagram brands doing pastel tie-dye crop tops, and they're pretty pricey, so I'm thinking if we can do it ourselves with this old Wish product, that'd be pretty good and cost effective. Would it be stress effective? Maybe not. We'll see how difficult this is. So this is the piece we're going to be transforming for episode 2, but as you guys know, I have so many other Wish products that turned out bad, good, maybe hilarious. Maybe we all didn't need to see it, but we did. So there are so many more to come if you guys want to see. But for now, let's put this on and see what we have to work with and see what the before is on bod. Let's roll. Okay guys, so here is the full dress. It's basically supposed to be like a mini, almost like bodycon dress with a bit of elastic up here. As you can see, the elastic is popping out of the dress. Like before it was kind of all the way threaded through here. It's a little bit messed up now, so I'm definitely going to have to fix that, and I'm gonna have to look up how to fix that because I honestly don't know. I'll jump into it. Yes, I will. Let's do it. Okay, so at first glance, maybe if you're like squinting, it doesn't look too bad, but when you actually get looking, you can really tell that the fabric is very sheer. As you can see, yes, my underwear is lime green and my bra is black, and you can very much see it. This fabric is really sheer, and I feel like the light color doesn't help the fact that it's sheer, because if we can add in a little bit more color, I don't think it will be as see-through. Also, now you might be able to see a little bit better all these loose elastics, because it's like really roughly right here, but then it's more flat right here, so we definitely have to fix that. And on top of that, just like my size, it's a little bit ill-fitting. It's not like your classic bodycon that's just like skin tight. You can see there's a lot of like areas of gapping in the arms. Same sort of issues on the back. It's just a little bit ill-fitting. So I think that this would serve better as a crop top. Now, my plan of action is I want to have it quite cropped to look good with like a pair of jean shorts. And I'm also going to cut the sleeves off to be very small and hopefully make them very ruffly. And then I also have pastel buttons to change these out. These aren't real buttons, they're literally just sewn on, so we'll be doing the same thing. But yeah, okay, so here is the before. Not too bad, but I definitely think it could use a revamp. So let's see what we can transform this thing into. I think to start off, we're going to be cutting it, which makes me nervous. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to take this elastic band that's falling out, and I want to take it out, but I also want to save it because I don't have any elastic thread. So I mean, why not just reuse this one? So I'm just going to take where the seam is and I'm just going to cut it and see if I can just keep pulling it through. Because I don't think it's like really put in here all that intensely, to be honest. All right, I got all of that elastic out, so I'm gonna keep this. Now, it feels really weird to keep this little elastic piece, but it might become important eventually, so I'm going to keep it. Hopefully I don't lose it. I'll set it somewhere important. Right there. Okay, so now it's really loose up top. Like if I was gonna put this on, it would just slip right off. It's a lot bigger. So I'm going to cut it into the crop. Just gonna take this and cut right below here. That's so crazy how sharp this is, like honestly, that's horrifying. Now I could turn this into a two-piece, which would be actually super cute. Should I do that? I did a two-piece last time. I want them to be really, really short and small sleeves like that. This gives a way better idea of the shape and idea that I'm going for. This is what I want it to be. I want it to be way more roughly on the sleeves on top, but also on the bottom and maybe down here as well. So now it's time to tie-dye. I'm just going to get this wet because it's easier to tie-dye based on the videos I've been seeing when the product that you want tie-dye is damp. Okay guys, so the kit that I've decided to use is this one. So all the videos that I've seen really like the Tulip brand tie-dye kits, so I just basically listened to them. This kit has like everything that you would need in it, and it had a lot of colors that I thought were very pastel-like. Like for instance, instead of like a green, a dark green like this, there's like a nice lime green. Same diff. Instead of a bright orange, there's like a pastel orange. So I thought this kit was really nice, and it does come with this, some elastic bands and some paper to lay out. It's stressful.
And I don't know what colors to put together.
Like I'm thinking for sure this pink would be pretty. There are so many different options. Okay.
One eternity later.
I think a yellow would look pretty cute with that. Blue. Ooh, actually, no. Okay. These already to me look like they would be a pastel color, but I'm still going to dilute them, and I will show you guys how to do that in case you don't know. I've watched tons of videos on diluting it, so hopefully I don't mess this up, because like this is the issue. I only have one chance at this. Like we only have the one shirt, so if I mess it up, it's ruined. So it's like high stakes here. Also, I forgot to wet it. 1 second. Okay, now they're wet. Also, I have this other shirt. You guys will see why I have one other shirt. It might be confusing right now, but basically it's because when you dilute it, then you have to pour a bunch out, and I don't want to waste it, so I thought I would just do a fun little tie-dye on the side. Oh my gosh, I'm like so stressed out. Like, I'm going to start on this one. Now I know nobody's here for this plain white t-shirt, so let me just do it quickly. Alright, protecting the workspace. I'm also gonna put gloves on. My stressful piece. Oh, also, I didn't even mention it, but before I got working on this, I did wash and dry it. There's proof that I washed and dried it. Cluster it. So I'm just clumping it however I see fit. I kind of feel like I want to put like a little elastic band around it, just like that. What would I change? I don't know. Like I can't tell what will happen. Okay, so now we're gonna get mixing all of the colors. Now this is where it's going to be a lot of trial and error, as I said. So I'm going to fill all these up halfway. I'm probably gonna make a big mess.
Wow!
And then I'm gonna shake it up just to activate the dye. And it's gonna be way too dark to begin with. Like, again, we're trying to make pastel. Okay, so we have all the colors. Now I can already know that those are going to be too dark for this piece. So that's why we have this shirt, because from a lot of videos that I've seen about pastel, they'll just pour it into a cup and throw it away. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna waste the dye, so I still wanna use it. So we're going to go ahead and use it on this extra shirt. This is so stressful. But okay, I just diluted this one literally so freaking much that there's like almost no dye still in there, and like that's what I had to do. So, okay. Bring you over here. I think I'm getting good at this actually. Okay, last one. I got it. I diluted these so much. I can't even believe I had to do it that much. Now that I've made a huge mess just doing that one shirt that this video isn't even about, now I will do the main event. Okay, I'm gonna just start, you know, like I can't go back now. Oh my gosh, there's so much water here. Okay, good thing this is small enough to fit in a sandwich bag. Okay, look at those colors, you guys. That is exactly what I wanted. It's like rainbow, but it's so light, and I think once I wash it out, it'll be even more pastel. I'm loving the way those mixed all together. I'm so happy with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this will be good. I will be right back, so I'll see you guys in 2 days to see how these worked, and we'll rinse them out. Okay, you guys, so it is 2 days later. The tie-dye has been sitting, and now I'm a little bit nervous. I'm going to show you guys how everything is sitting currently. This one is just super, super opaque. I decided to tie-dye a pair of socks after I was done filming because I wanted to see how the colors sat on 100% cotton, and these socks are 100% cotton, and as you can see, the colors are very, very separated and very, like, vibrant, basically. And this is with the pastel colors. Now, the main event piece, I'm a little bit worried about it. Here is what it looks like. So again, we don't really know what the fabric of this is, but I can honestly say it is not cotton, it is not rayon, and it is not silk. Not going to work the best with tie-dyeing, and here's with the same exact colors. As you can see on the Wish piece, they all bled together a lot more, and we're getting like a ton of green and yellow, and almost none of this pink is showing through. It totally dissipated. But today I'm going to rinse these all out. Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna do the Wish revamp. That's what this is all about. But you want to rinse with cold water, just because if you do warm right off the bat, it could dilute it. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Yeah, there's no color there. Oh my gosh, thank goodness there's still some color on the shirt. Wow. That looks amazing. What? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in such a dilemma. It's like days later, and I'm just not loving how it turned out. And I truly think the reason I'm not liking it is because of the yellow. I feel like it's just not the vibe I was going for. The color's good, but it looks like I just like spilled blue dye on it. Like I can't see the pink or the yellow hardly. And here's the thing. So I did a little bit of tie-dyeing over the weekend. And I did an ice tie-dye, and it turned out like this, which is like totally pastel, totally what I wanted. And I love the purple, blue, and pink. That's like a better combination. And then I did 100% cotton socks, and look at how vibrant they turned out. Granted, I didn't water anything down, much like how I watered down the one for that. And like they turned out so vibrant, which is making me totally second guess this shirt and how vibrant it should be, because I love the pastel, but I almost love the vibrancy more. So I'm feeling like I want to re-dye this because I just like, I'm not a fan of it. And you know, we get one go at this shirt, and I don't want it to be kind of lame, but like this is kind of nice. Like the longer I look at it, the more confused I get, because it's like, it's not too bad. I feel like if the yellow was purple, we wouldn't be having this dilemma. And I think I'm going to take these three colors, purple, blue, and pink, not dilute them at all, with the intention and the thought that because it's not cotton, rayon, or silk, it will already become very diluted when I dye it. But I'm gonna do that off camera, and we'll see how it turns out. Wish me luck. All right, you guys, so I finished re-tie-dyeing the shirt. I already explained I didn't like how it was turning out, so I tried again, And I think that I actually like the way it turns out. Now, the blue really took over the pink and the purple, so it kind of, you can just see it near the bottom. The pink shining through the back, there's quite a bit of pink, which I do like. But in comparison to the first dye, I definitely like this one more, and I was able to wash and dry it, and the color still stayed like this. So I think it's good, and the buttons that I ordered on Etsy actually are going to work perfectly with this top. The colors work so well, so I think that's going to turn out really good. And then if you guys are curious about the other tops that I made, here is this one that I made with the extra color, and here is the sock. Now that we have the shirt all dyed and ready to go, we can actually get in to adding the elastics, switching the buttons, making it more of a design shaped shirt. Let's go start on this thing. This is gonna be way above my talent level, but I mean, that's never stopped me before, so let's do it. Okay, so the first thing I wanna do is I wanna measure. So I have this elastic right here, and from what I've seen, is it's a smart idea to measure how tight you're gonna want it. So you don't just measure all the way around like with it loose. You measure it like what you want the shirt to be like tightness wise. So for instance, I'm going to pull it a little bit like that and just like feel, move around a little bit and see if that's how I want it to feel. And it's a little tight, so I'm gonna loosen it. This is the top for me, around the waist. And now my arms. Okay, this can be difficult to do on my own. Okay, so now that we have all the elastics, we can get pinning. Now the pinning process is gonna be lengthy because I really don't wanna mess it up. You know, we've come this far, let's not mess it up. Oh my goodness, I've forgotten everything I needed to know. Also, I kept this, but I guess I won't be needing this little string, so it'll just be a souvenir. First one, so now I'm going to reach right into the center, and this is kind of where it gets a little bit confusing, but I'm gonna wanna get this middle piece and pin it over here. Now, what the heck am I doing? Okay, I can't believe how long one arm sleeve just took, but here it is. We're gonna have to pull like that and then stitch and then Ming! The tone of your voice scares me. What's happening? Sit on the poof. What has happened? I don't even think I've messed up, but I'm wondering. It looks dangerous the way it is.
Sometimes you can like point the pins away so that they're not going to be like automatically weapons for you too. Lower the foot. Tight like that.
I have to stop poking the nails this way. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh yeah, it's cute, Mia. Look it.
Let me see. Let me put it on my arm. Oh, it's cute.
Oh yeah, it's really cute.
It's suffocating my arm. Is it too tight? We did it. Now that I'm an expert at it, I'll show you guys how to do it. Actually, let me go do the other sleeve off camera, and then I'll show you guys how to do it on a bigger piece. Okay? Okay, so I just did the other sleeve. It was pretty easy. I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. So that being said, I shouldn't say something's easy just yet because I have the biggest piece to do. So I'm gonna start with the bottom just because I feel like it's less risky. I'm gonna take the two pieces and I'm gonna put, and why I'm closed up right now is because I'm gonna try and show you, and also if you're bothered at how bad my nails and hands are, I get it. I was just painting and my nail polish just keeps chipping off because I've been building lots of furniture and stuff, but don't worry about it because it's my hands, not yours, so you're gonna be okay. First, I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it on a obvious half. So this is an obvious half of the shirt because it's the side. So I'm gonna put it right here and I'm gonna leave some room at the bottom for there to be ruffles. Now we're gonna find the half of that, and then the other obvious half is clearly this side of the shirt. So we're going to take it and we're gonna line it up right here. This is basically like the game of halves. Okay, so that's kind of obvious, but then see how there's all this like gapping fabric right here and this is a lot tighter? So we have to do another one. So I'm gonna go halfway like that. Here's the half, and now I'm gonna find the halfway of this shirt. And you're just basically going to continue doing that until you feel like it's secure enough that you'll be able to guesstimate the rest. Okay, so I'm just gonna do 4. I think usually I would do more, but I wanna see if I can do it. When you're sewing, you're going to take it and you're going to stretch it so that those line up. And then you're going to even stretch it a little bit more to get some really big ruffles in there. Oh my goodness, my blade is open. Close that. Oh my gosh, I pointed this one over at me. What? How do I mess this up so much? Now we're going to actually get into the pulling. So, gotta grab really far back on here. Really far forwards on here and just pull as much as you can without it being like crazy. Look at how cute that looks. So then once you put it on, it's gonna be like kind of tight like that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so I have to do the top. Okay, now that I'm done the shirt, which by the way, I'm so excited to try it on. I'm loving it more and more every step of the way. I have to get these buttons off though. So I'm trying to figure out, first of all, how many buttons should go on here. I think I can get rid of all the yellow and greens because I feel like maybe we'll use them in future videos, but for this one, I don't think that they'll look as good. I think that's pretty good. So I have a little needle and I'm just going to go ahead and attach them. Okay, you guys, I think that's about it. I think we should try it on and see how it looks on. Okay, guys, sorry to interrupt this video, but I have some very exciting news. We are launching a new line of merch. Now, this is a very exciting one because it is a charity launch. What does that mean, you may be asking? And it's a little confusing, so I'll explain it really quickly, but I work with FanJoy to make my merch. They make a percentage for the work that they do, and I make a percentage for the work I do. So I have no control over the percentage they make. That's their earnings. But my earnings, I get to choose whatever I want to do with those. So I have decided to give 100% of my earnings to charity. Now, what charities, you're probably wondering, and that is where it gets difficult because I don't want to give the whole lump sum to one. I want to spread it out. There are so many deserving charities that it's very hard to choose just one. I love many foundations and many charities. I love the Kidney Foundation, ALS, but there are so many other ones. I know there's a ton of places that need donations right now for the Yemen crisis, so I want to spread out this money amongst many. And I will be sure to update you guys where the money is going as it's going. Now, I'm sure you guys are curious, what is this merch? What does it look like? And now, if you guys have not seen, I made I'm an Odd Shape merch a couple years ago, and it was a 2-week launch, super quick, and a lot of people missed it. And since then, I've had a lot of DMs saying like, bring back the I'm an Odd Shape merch. I missed it. Where is it? How do I purchase it? Well, here it is. I saw your guys' comments and we made it in 2 new colors, a camel and a black. These were 2 colors that you guys suggested the absolute most. Initially, I made it in charcoal and light blue, but you guys wanted these 2 colors. So these sweaters are pretty much the exact same to the initial launch, except that there's this fun little detail on one of the sleeves. It's a maple leaf with an MM. All of the writing is stitched on. It's not printed, it's stitched, which I far prefer. I really like the stitching. So here are the 2 pieces that are launching, and these will be available for 4 weeks, and all the percentage that I make will be going to charity. I have no problem sharing receipts of when I donate all the things. When I did the Black Lives Matter donations, a few people were skeptic on if I was actually doing the donations, which is absolutely ridiculous. I can say here, I promise, I swear on my life, I swear on Scooby's life, when I say I'm making a donation, I 100% am making that donation. You can trust me fully. I have no problem sharing receipts for the skeptics, but I would imagine most people would believe me. I hope. I have no reason to lie about this. I think it would be absolutely disgusting if someone said that they were going to do a charity donation and then they pocketed the money. Absolutely not. That is not going to happen in my lifetime. No. Sorry I had to get serious for a second, but oh my gosh, I would never do that. Please do not assume I would do that. That will never be done. But okay, I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. So if you guys are interested in getting these sweaters and also supporting a good cause and repping my merch, make sure to go over there. They will be available for 4 weeks, and make sure to send me pictures if you guys end up getting them and wearing them. I would love to be twinning with you guys. So yeah, back to the video. Okay guys, so here is the finished revamped Wish shirt on. I decided to style it with this little jean skirt that has like this pink detailing right here, and I have these shoes here. You guys can't see them on my feet obviously because my feet are not in the shot. Here they are. My sock is half on. So is the other one. I don't know why. But I have had these shoes for so long now, and I still have the tags on them. I have yet to wear them, but I feel like with this shirt, I think that these shoes would look so good. I don't know what kind of vibe this gives, if it's like a unif clothing shirt. I'm not sure, but that's the vibe that I get from it with these buttons and everything. I feel like I've seen this sort of design on their website, but yeah. I am honestly so happy with how it turned out, but of course, as always, I want to know what you guys think. The before, the after, should I have left it alone? Did I upscale it? Did I revamp it? Or did I ruin it? You guys can be the judge. I personally think I'll get a lot more wear out of it now versus then, but that might just be my personal opinion, so you guys can sound off down below of what you think. But I'm really happy with it, how it turned out. I'm surprised with how easy it actually is to make a shirt this style. I thought it would be way above what I could make, but I think it turned out really good. And if it's the color that you don't like, you guys could dye it whatever color you want. You could do this out of a t-shirt, out of an old dress, whatever you guys want. This was very, very easy. I'm sure there's better tutorials online, but trust me, if I can do it, you can do it probably better. But so this is the finished product of episode 2 of the Wish Me Luck series that is going to be on my channel, where I renovate, I revamp, I redo, I try to fix, might ruin by accident, Wish clothing that I have had in videos. If there are any pieces that you really want to see me change, make sure to comment them down below and I will be sure to get to them. But in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!